Good morning, everybody. Just after 7 a.m. and I am on my way out to Wetaskiwin.
Cars cost less than Wetaskiwin.
Yes, Wetaskiwin. Because Absolute Aviation has invited me to go on a little pleasure flight, if you will, over Edmonton to take some pictures of West Edmonton Mall and maybe a few other Edmonton landmarks. I can see the golden sunrise. Yeah, it's quite nice. All right, guys, I'm out here with Eric from Absolute Aviation, and we are going to go on a flight today. Isn't that right?
That is correct, and I promise we're not going to go upside down. Maybe once for just a second.
Just to avoid the incoming missiles, is that right?
Exactly.
So where are we going today?
What we're going to do is we're going to take off out of here. We're going to fly over West Edmonton Mall, do some circles, take a look at some local landmarks, and then we're going to come right back.
Awesome.
And Matt might even do some of the landings. We're flying.
Oh, well, that would be awesome. Maybe not landing, unless you want to land upside down. Maybe that's the one time we go upside down. All right, so we're flying. We just took off. So far, no problems.
No problem.
Not anticipated?
Unanticipated. So that's Leduc, and then you have Nisku, big international airport on the left. And then the winding lake, this is all part of Coal Lake, and my understanding is that's part of like the aquifer for Edmonton, so we get like drinking water and stuff out of that.
Oh, is that a solar farm down there or something?
Yep.
Solar farm in Edmonton? I can't remember who owns that.
I just can't get over the size of that park in Edmonton. Like, that is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you look outside, you'll probably see 10 or more baseball diamonds.
Yeah, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah. Now here's the question. Do you know, or do you play baseball?
I don't play baseball, and I think I've met one person in my adult life who plays baseball.
So why are there so many baseball diamonds?
That's a good question.
And then, very faintly, it appears.
Oh, where? There it is, I see it. I see it. So here's West Edmonton Mall. See from left to right, the phases laid out. Phase 1, where Galaxyland is there. Phase 2, and of course, the World Water Park and the Pyramid on the right for Phase 3 and Phase 4.
And from this angle, you can cheat and see where the best place to park is.
So the parking at, first thing in the morning on a Monday isn't exactly packed, but this is the world's largest parking lot. And room for 20,000 vehicles, and at one point they claimed 10,000 in overflow, but that's not the case anymore. But the best place to park, well, I'll circle it on your screen right now. With the best place to park at Christmas time is in the middle. That is not the lower floor, not the top, right here. Alternatively, there is always parking in the far corners of Phase 1. I'm not sure why people avoid it. You got the bay down there, you've got struck tube in the brick, but yeah, lots of parking. And the legislature. We all know what the legislature is famous for. It was used as a movie set for the Last of Us TV series. Oh, and everyone's favorite, most photogenic bridge. It's the revolving restaurant down there, La Ronde. Art Conservatory.
Absolutely beautiful. And then there's the riverboat for tours.
Oh yes, formerly known as the Edmonton Queen. I'm not sure what they call it now. Wow, I'm flying a plane. Never done this before. This is where we go upside down, right?
Oh, ideally not.
Wow, once you're up here, it's pretty darn easy. There's not much to it.
And of course, we're all licensed and trained, and we're authorized to do flight training.
Right, yeah, I mean, let's be clear, I'm in a plane that belongs to a flight school, right? So this is what you would do when you're learning to fly, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
So we're heading back. It was a pretty fun flight. I've never been in a small little aircraft like this. If you were to tell people that have never experienced this before, what would you tell them about How would you describe how this is different than just being in an airplane commercially?
It's so much more involved. The view from the front is much better. It's incredibly safe. Wetaskiwin is an awesome place to come and fly. Very little turbulence, very light winds. We were miles away from anything, so it's just beautiful.
It has been an absolutely fantastic morning for sure. We made it! Yeah! We touched down. It was in a very good way, it was uneventful. You know, I've never been in a little plane like this before, and I thought it would be bumpy and rickety and crazy, and it's just, no, it's smooth sailing through the skies.
It's very safe, lots of fun.
Yeah.
It's like going for a nice ride in a smooth car.
And Edmonton and area landmarks that you see on a daily basis, and you never see them from that angle. Even in Google Earth, it's not the same thing as opposed to being up there and seeing the clouds and the sun. It's really gorgeous, man.
The view's fantastic. It's incredible.
So if people wanted to do this for themselves, what would they do?
Email info@AbsoluteAviation.ca and we can set up a time for you to come fly and try it yourself. And if you're interested in flight training, it's the same thing. You can be a pilot too.
So you're telling me if I really wanted to, I could be the one flying the plane the whole time?
Absolutely. We can start tomorrow.
Okay, well, let me get over my fear of heights from today, but we'll get there. No, a lot of fun. I would highly recommend it, guys. It was so much fun to be up there and see all the Edmonton landmarks. Special thanks to Eric from Absolute Aviation, and yeah, until next time, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Keep your stick on the ice.